feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Back again with Lost. This is season 7, season 6, episode 7, Dr. Linus. Last episode we left off with Saeed's storyline, where he apparently on the jungle or on the island, he basically went back to the temple. He ended up he got betrayed, and then he ended up saying no. At the end, he ended up deciding with the smoke monster, you know.
And I'm curious of what did he tell him?
Yeah.
Like, did he give him a deal?
Oh no, he did give him a deal. He did. He said.
What was the deal?
He said that I could bring back that one chick. The love is life.
Oh
like
yeah.
Okay. Which, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like that right there is a little.
Oh yeah, and then we also talked. I remember we were talking about how the smoke monster was giving deals, just like how Jacob was giving deals. But the difference of the deals was, Jacob's deals was a form of sacrifice.
Yeah.
Meaning, because one of the I forget his name. He is the martial arts guy.
Yeah.
He would save his son, but that means you have to be on this island forever.
Yeah. And you will never see him again.
That's sacrifice. Yeah, but what the smoke monster is offering is, I'll give you your goal back. Just follow me.
No, what I think what it is pro bono. You just want for me, I just want for you. I think that's
there's a difference there. So
yeah.
I think we're seeing maybe the more differences between them, but you know.
And then now, Sun also, I feel like she's on the track of finding Jin. You know, she knows that he's like, because Miles and Sun and all of them, they escaped the temple just in time before Westcott came over and fucked it up.
Yeah.
So now I feel like she's on the heels of finding Jin, but no, I take it back. Jin was actually at the temple, and now she's leaving the temple.
Yeah.
So it's like,
just let them be together, please, because this has been.
It is being kind of. I feel like they've been separated for a long time, and it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I just got here, now you're just leaving.
If everyone would just stay put.
Yeah, that's the thing. Stay still, then everything will be cool, you know. But no, you know. Also, where Kate? She's at the temple right now, right?
Yes. Oh, because she saw Claire.
Yeah.
And Claire was a little pissed when she found out, but she's also in Loopy Land.
Yeah.
And I don't, and she's best friends with the smoke monster.
Yeah.
So
I don't know where her head's at right now. I remember she told Jen that she said, I'm gonna kill Kate on sight if she has my baby. And what did Kate say? I raised your baby. You know. I think that she could have handled that a little better. I would not even told her that I've been raising your child until we landed in LAX. I wouldn't have said shit, okay? But again, how crazy she is. I would have said, oh, she's with your mom. I got her off the island. She's with your mom. That's all she needs to know.
But also, it's kind of like, is she safe to be a mother right now? I mean, what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like,
and
I don't know.
I remember Kate's defense was, she was going to give it up anyway. Yeah, remember Charles are all like, I think that was her defense of why she got to keep the child. Because Kate she was going to give this baby up anyway, so I think it's just...
I'm ready to just
dive into it though. If you want to get the full reaction, check out the Patreon. Links to the description down below. Dive into it.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I have something stuck in my throat.
Stay still, maybe.
Find out who it is before you say something.
Oh. Where's Jira?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where is he?
Considering that he just killed Dogen, I don't think he's going to be joining us.
Who's Dogen?
The guy in charge of the temple. He killed the intern.
We were safe at the temple. That's what I was told.
What about the beach?
What beach?
Where we buried Locke. Where they lived. At least we'll have the water at our backs and it's familiar territory. Anybody else got a better idea?
No. to be to this.
Elba is where Napoleon faced his greatest test. Because exile wasn't the worst of his fate. What was truly devastating
like
to him was the loss
the
of
alternate
his power. Sure, they allowed
way
him
or
to keep
whatever.
the title of Principal Reynolds. Good morning. Walk with me.
Walk with me.
Oh my god, this
Linus,
fucking
it's been a slight
asshole.
schedule shift. I'm going to need you to leave. But we have history club today. Those kids need.
There are 5 students in history club, Linus. They'll live.
Shouldn't we be the ones with ambition?
Spare me. The club isn't for them. It's for you. It makes you feel needed. Unfortunately, for now, you're needed. In detention. Thanks for your understanding,
Oh,
Linus.
please. Damn. Oh, Locke's also
Dr.
here.
Linus.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Formaldehyde.
Oh
No
yeah.
formaldehyde. Nothing. If everybody had some freaking lab aprons, I wouldn't have to pay for incompetent students with another trip to Marshall's.
Budget cutbacks.
How hard would it be that?
Principal Reynolds is an administrator. He's not a teacher. He's forgotten what the public school system is about.
Yeah, summer's off in exchange for a crap pension. I'm happy to remind him.
No, taking care of the kids. That's what's important.
Maybe you should be the principal.
So says the substitute.
Sounds like you care about this place. And if the man in charge doesn't, then maybe it's time for a change.
Who's gonna listen to me?
I'm listening.
I forget. This Ben is different because remember he didn't get shot and changed into being what he is.
Yeah.
You know, so
Things would kill their friends back
to
in the
think what he
States.
could have been, right?
You communicate with the dead.
Not technically. I can tell you how someone died, pick up their last thoughts before they check out, but I need to be near their bodies.
This is what's left of Jacob's body.
You can't deal with ashes.
So tell me, Miles, how did he die?
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't deal with ashes, but okay, never mind. Maybe I misread that.
Linus killed him.
Ooh!
What? That's not true.
Are you sure?
Well, he was standing over Jacob's dead body with a bloody dagger, so...
And that's what you
Yeah,
just
for
said
sure.
about the other guy, about Saeed.
Jacob was the closest thing I ever had to a father.
Oh, whoops! Oh no! Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're in the doghouse again. You can't get out of the doghouse. Poor Ben.
But he's like, yeah, I love him in a way because the way he's all like, you're lying.
That acting was so bad. Like,
It reminds me of like my brothers and sisters when we get in trouble and we know we did something wrong. Like, what? I didn't eat those cookies. When the evidence is clearly on your bed.
shoot, if I was Ben, I'd probably leave that group.
Yeah, I was
Just
one eye open.
be on
Yeah.
be by yourself.
Yeah, see with one eye open. Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know, psychic. Totally unreliable. Miles actually tried to blackmail me once.
Yeah, I would just leave the group. God.
You make friends easy, don't you?
I said this once. I'm gonna say it again. I think Ben Linus. I think he would have been good on the show Survivor.
Yeah.
I will vote for him.
Nick,
So does he still hate
I'm
him?
trying to keep you healthy. Oh, it's a little too late for that. How was work?
Well, maybe not.
I have a doctorate in modern European history. And yet I'm babysitting burnouts in detention.
This isn't the life I wanted for you, Ben. I wanted so much more.
I know.
That's why I signed up for that damn Dharma initiative and took you to the island and
Hmm.
decent people. Imagine how different our lives would have been if we'd stayed.
Yes, we'd have both lived happily ever after.
Oh, I'm serious, Ben.
Oh, were they getting off the island before it
I
exploded?
guess, yeah.
Feel better?
Oh.
Alex?
Dr. Linus, where were you today? We had to cancel history club.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have put a note on the door. The club meetings have to be postponed. I'm in detention all week.
AP test is Friday. I was kind of counting on the tutoring.
Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. in the library. And you bring the coffee.
Thanks. God, you're the best, Dr. Linus.
My pleasure, Alex.
Okay.
See you.
Do students show up at teachers' homes in the evenings like that?
Oh, yeah. Guess not. I guess it would be kind of weird. Oh yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know what? Now, if you take out the concept that used to be his daughter, I guess you're right.
That would be
That's
a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
I told you. You're candidates to replace Jacob.
Replace him? To do what?
You're the one selected. I imagine you'll find out.
Can I say something? Out of all this whole candidates bullshit or BS
Wait,
is going on,
you
you know
said
what I think is a
candidate.
perfect spot?
How many are there?
It's probably Hurley.
6.
Or Hugo.
There are only 6 left.
I feel like he's the only one who kind of makes sense to be Jacob.
This chick, she knows a lot.
Yeah, I think he's.
She is saying that Jacob basically raised her or something.
Hurley.
Hurley's the kind of the ideal person to be Jacob.
He wants to be here.
Come on, let's go.
Simple's that one. Where did you come from? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. Not yet. But if you want to go to the temple, it's this one. You know, I was supposed to be flying it. Oceanic 815.
And why didn't you?
I overslept.
Come on.
Can you believe it?
You're here.
Alan still got you in the end,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right.
Walk.
Ooh.
Shit.
I told you should have left, Ben.
On the ground, face down.
What are you doing? Look, if this is about what Miles said,
Pick it up.
what?
Pick it up and start digging.
Digging his own grave?
You murdered Jacob. It's for you.
Yeah. I mean, is he that surprised?
Yeah.
Are you?
There's 2 jobs just to pay our rent. How am I going to pay for college? Let alone Yale. Assuming you can even get in.
You're one of the brightest students I've ever had. I don't worry about your future at all. Now, what can I do to help? I'll write you a great letter of recommendation.
No, I need someone who went there. Unfortunately, the only one I know is that pervert, Principal Reynolds.
Excuse me, pervert?
Dr. Linus, if I tell you, will you promise to keep it between us?
Of course I promise.
Oh.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah, depending,
Yeah,
he
if
has the
it's-
right to say
if he's
something.
doing something with a
Because he's a
student,
teacher,
yeah.
he's a mandated reporter. You can't just.
So I was in the nurse's office a few months ago. I fell asleep. When I woke up after school, in the other room, Principal Reynolds was there. And the nurse. Well, I guess you forgot I was in there. They were,
Oh.
doing
I mean,
in the room right next to me.
they're consisting adults. But,
Where they
yeah.
get kids hearing.
But that's leverage for him,
Yeah.
Dr. Linus,
To
you're not
get
gonna say
him
something,
out.
are you?
No,
right?
promise is a promise.
Well, shall we return to the high seas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's leverage for him to be the principal.
I don't know. I feel like someone's gonna fuck up because Ben always lose. Oh, I mean, sorry. What am I talking about? Ben doesn't always lose. He gets his way sometimes. What am I talking about?
Brought you some grub. Hope you like green beans and banana, because that's all we got.
Not really hungry.
Suit yourself.
You remember once you asked me for $3.2 million? Do you still want it?
Why would I need your money when there are a couple of jabronis under there named Nicky and Paulo who got buried alive with $8 million in diamonds on top of them?
Oh.
I can't believe you're just gonna stand by and watch this happen.
Yeah, they brought up that episode that.
Jacob,
No, it's also
didn't
funny
care about
because
me.
he probably read all their bodies. It's like, whoa, wow,
Oh
there's money there.
yeah.
Excuse me? He was hoping he was wrong about you. guess he wasn't.
Oh!
Damn.
Dick!
Oh, she's serious. Oh, there's that ship.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this shot. This
Yeah.
shit.
Is everyone at the temple's dead? What do you mean they're all dead? What happened? I'm not sure what happened, but I just escaped from there.
What about our friends? Saeed, Kate?
I hope they weren't there. Well, maybe they made it out alive. All I know is whatever you're looking for at the temple, it's not there.
You didn't want to go back there. Did you know about this? Jacob kind of sort of hinted at it.
You spoke to Jacob?
Yeah.
Well, whatever he said, don't believe him.
Wow.
Where are
Why?
you going?
Step ahead. You're pretty good with computers, aren't you?
Something tells me you wouldn't even be standing here if you didn't already know that I was.
Access someone's email account without their knowledge?
Yeah, it depends on the account.
Say a faculty account. Hypothetical.
Whose?
Nurse Condrack.
Kim? Why, you got the hots for her?
Curious about some of her correspondence.
With whom?
I mean, can I say something though? I feel like what the
I didn't
principal's
come to
doing
see
is
you. You
not
came to
that.
see me. I don't have
I
time
mean,
to play.
having
Quick.
sex on school grounds,
Tell me what it is that you
obviously
do,
a no-no.
Or you can let me finish grading my papers
But I
in peace.
All right,
Don't
all right.
think it's.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to have it with the teachers or the faculty. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, he's a superior. Yeah.
I want a good spot. I'm sorry?
I want Lamore's spot in the main parking lot, the one next to the maple tree. Not under the maple tree, next to the maple tree. That way I get the shade from the maple tree, but not all that tree crap all over the hood of my car. I want aprons. I want lots of aprons, and I...
Shit, if I was dating model over here too, I'd be going slow as fuck as possible. Maybe she's just like fucking with him. I don't think she's gonna do it.
Been here before? Yes. And all the time that I've spent on this island, today's the first time I've ever come back.
Oh yeah, I forgot those dynamites.
He's opening up a crate of dynamite, and he said he wanted to kill himself.
I mean,
Even if I wanted to. Trust me, I do. I can't kill myself. Which is why I want you to do it for me. Jacob touched me. And when Jacob touches you, well, it's considered a gift. Except it's not a gift at all. It's a curse. Why do you want to die? Why do I want to die? Because I just found out my entire life had no purpose. Now, if I like this myself, it won't work. But you can light it for me, Jack. I made the fuse long enough so you'll have time to get out.
why does he want to die here though?
Also, Jack is always about, let me save you. But now he's like, okay, yeah, you can just die.
Oh, so this is it for Richard?
Stop.
Let's talk.
We'll be all right.
Dude, you're gonna blow up!
Gotta talk to him, Hurley. Just go.
No, I'm not going without you.
Hurley, I'll be fine.
Maybe at this time we'll at least get some answers.
Actually, I don't think either one of us is gonna die. What makes you think that? I just came from a lighthouse where my name was etched in wood on a dial that turned a mirror that somehow reflected the image of the house that I grew up in. He got Hurley to bring me out there because he wanted me to see what was reflected in that mirror. For some reason, he wanted me to know that he had been watching me ever since I was a kid.
Why?
I have no idea why Jacob went to that trouble. But he brought me to this island for a reason, and it's not to blow up sitting here with you right now.
Oh, he's trying to prove it to him.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he has no faith left.
Yeah.
I mean, can that also just be a faulty wire or something?
Also, remember he was also suicidal too. Don't forget about that. This is actually not that long ago before he tried to kill himself.
Oh, Jack,
Yeah. So, if he needed something to believe in.
I want to try another stick.
Oh!
Hello, Ben.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm digging my own grave.
Why?
Because you talked me into killing Jacob. Do you see that woman over there eating a mango? She's his bodyguard and she knows what I did.
I'm gathering a group to leave this place for good. But once we're gone, someone's going to need to be in charge of the island.
Me?
I can't think of a better man for the job.
Listen, how am I going to get away from...
Oh! So he's got, like, Jedi powers, too?
Oh.
Come to the other island, to the Hydra Station. That's where we'll be. 100 yards inland, there's a tree in a clearing with a rifle leaning up against it. If you go now, you'll get there first, and you'll have the drop on her.
Shoot the bitch.
But don't hesitate. She won't.
Why can't he kill her?
Wow. Okay.
I feel like this is a really good turning point for Ben. I feel like if he doesn't kill her...
Oh, no, he fucking went! He went! And you thought, oh, maybe he can die a good man. No! No!
Yeah, you're right.
Those are 30 emails that cover a 3-month period. It's pretty lascivious stuff. Which would be fine if it was private, but they seem to describe acts that took place on school property. The school board would frown on.
Yeah.
Not to mention your wife.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
What do you want? Your job. You're going to resign. Your resignation, you're going to recommend that the school board hire me as your replacement.
The ball's on
The irony
him.
of all this is that they hold you in such esteem that I'll get the job.
I don't think this is the right thing to do.
Linus, may I read you an email? Dear Principal Reynolds, I would appreciate it if you could write a letter of recommendation to Yale on my behalf. It would mean the world to me. Sincerely, Alexandra Rousseau. It's a funny thing about recommendations, Linus. They work both ways. You can execute your little Machiavellian maneuvers, go for my job, sit at my desk. But alas, there will be an unfortunate side effect. I will torch Miss Rousseau and her future. My power that important to you?
How can he torch her future?
Because he's using her as a...
So,
he used...
What'll it be?
He asked her for a recommendation.
Dr. Linus?
For Yale,
Yeah.
right?
But he said, I'm not going to give it to her. And
Well,
won't
can't she go into another... There's other colleges besides Yale.
Well, I guess it's her.
Yale is not like...
I think that's important to some people, like going to the Pacific school.
I mean, I'm just saying there's other schools that
I
are
know,
just
I
as
mean-
good as Yale. Well, I mean,
Yeah. It's,
there's other ones, but...
Put the gun down!
You listen to that guy
What
twice.
are you waiting for?
I want to explain that I know what you're feeling.
No idea what I'm feeling.
I watched my daughter Alex die in front of me.
For Jacob.
And it was my fault. But I chose the island over her. All in the name of Jacob.
Yeah, that's why he did it.
I sacrificed everything for him. And he didn't even care. I stabbed him, angry, confused. I was terrified that I was about to lose the only thing that had ever mattered to me, my power. Thing that really mattered was already gone. Not expect you to forgive me because I can never forgive myself.
Where will you go?
To Locke,
Why?
because he's the only one that'll have me.
That's actually really
Yeah,
sad.
it really is sad.
I'll have you.
Oh.
Oh! She says, I'll have you.
Okay. That's good.
Oh.
See, he had a choice. I'm glad about that. Okay. I'm very happy about that. Did he take the job?
I was just coming by to thank Principal Reynolds. He wrote me the most incredible letter.
So he
of
didn't take it.
recommendation.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Did you have something to do with it? I mean, I thought he might say some nice things, but he really went all out.
No, it wasn't me, Alex. But I always say you're a great student. Obviously, I wasn't the only one who noticed. So will I see you at History Club?
You mean when it's back on?
Oh, no, we've got our old slot back. Principal Reynolds found someone to cover for detention. Isn't that right?
I mean, come on.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, well, I guess that was the...
Yeah.
So at least you got back to how it was.
Yeah.
At least in this universe,
She's alive.
she's alive and he was able to help her. Yeah. So is this going to be like a new side of him that we're going to see?
Why are they playing this sad ass song?
I don't know, is this the end of the episode?
They always do this. Like, oh, he got those diamonds.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
going back to the island.
Okay.
Okay, I knew something big was gonna happen because like. Oh.
What?
So it's going to the island? The submarine?
Proceed as planned. Yes, sir, Mr. Woodmore.
Oh my god. They're bringing him back.
Well, at least Whitmore's coming back. Okay.
I thought that we were done with the whole Whitmore thing.
Okay. I love this episode. I thought it was a very good one. And for being a Ben episode, I think it's my favorite Ben like episode because you know the Elseworld storyline that's going on with him as a teacher and stuff like that. It kind of proves like I knew his plan wasn't going to work, but it does show like in both realities he does care for Alex, you know. And it wasn't in a creepy way because I feel like if you watch a show without, I mean, if you watch this one episode without knowing the backstory, I kind of feel like it would be kind of creepy, you know, because that's not technically her father. But well, I mean, it is his father. I mean, she raised her, but it's regardless. I feel like him not even knowing the connection, he feels like she is a father or a daughter to him, you know, even though this is a whole different reality, you know.
You know, ever since when did we first? It was season 1, right? When we saw Ben, right?
Yeah.
Or was it season 2? I'm not too sure. But
season 2.
let me tell you, I've always called him a rat.
Yeah.
I fucking hated him. But you know what? This is the first time I've ever been proud of him.
Yeah.
Because in both realities, you see him finally, like, you know, in that scene with him and that girl, and he was like, he wanted to express to her,
Why
you know,
he did it.
the reason why he did it was because he was hurting because he killed. I mean, technically it was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
His daughter died in front of him, and he may be. I mean, we don't know if you did show up. Would it have saved Alex? We don't know. But now we'll never know.
Yeah.
Right? And so that was an opportunity that he missed, and he regrets it, and he's gonna regret it for the rest of his life for sure. And you know, now he has no one. You see him; he's all standing there like frail by himself. He's alone now, and he's like
everything he did was for the island. Like he didn't come out there because he believed in the island and everything like that too. And I think it's this. And I think if you go back and watch the episode, 'cause I remember what Jacob said. He said, "What about you?" Like basically, I don't give a fuck about you. I think that is basically a spit in the face. Like that is a slap in the face or something like that. It's like all the stuff I've done for you, and you don't even give a shit. Yeah, I'm stabbing you on sight. I have a knife. I mean, I'll be tempted too, just to kill the motherfucker. So, yeah, I don't blame Ben. I at the moment, I kind of felt like I kind of see where he's coming from, but when he said this, when he had that scene, I was like, yeah, I see why he did it. You know, like why he killed Jacob. You know.
Now I'm gonna be the devil's advocate on the alternate side of when he was a teacher. And when he went to the principal and said, "Give me your seat," or blah blah blah, or I'm gonna release these emails. And then the principal's like, "Well, if you do that, then I won't write the letter of recommendation for Alex to go to Yale."
Yeah.
Call me petty, but is it wrong for me to say that's fine, bye? Because there is so many other colleges. Is Yale the only one?
Right,
There's
yeah.
tons of like amazing colleges.
But I think the whole
Why Yale?
The whole scene behind that, the whole reason why behind that was because Alex really wanted to go to that college. I mean, obviously she wants, regardless, babe. I know how you feel about fucking colleges, okay?
No, I'm not saying college is bad. I'm just saying.
No, I know how you feel about that whole thing. But if so, for example, if I really want to go to UC Davis, okay, and that's where I always see myself going ever since I was a kid. I've been to the campus so many times. I just want to go to that school, okay? And that's where I really, I know there's other schools, but that's where I want to go to. They have the elective, they have everything I want. Some of my friends are going there. There's a list of reasons why you want to go to that school. And yeah, there's backup schools, but that's the main one. It's just the one she wants to go to. Let her go there. You know?
Well, you know what? This is a good lesson to her. Just because you want something doesn't mean it's gonna happen. If she's gonna learn the lesson, there's tons. Yale, there's Brown, there's Princeton. There's like all these, and those are the high end schools, right?
Yeah.
But there's so many UC schools she can go to. You know, like
also behind that too is another reason that she's definitely not going to go in because of him. Like he could flip it around and write a bad recommendation, so she won't get into the school. So then it's on him. It's his fault.
I know, but I'm saying but that principal, he's a shitty principal, basically.
Yeah,
so, but if Linus could be the principal, maybe he could help more students.
Yeah. Besides
just one.
I guess, yeah.
So maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm on,
But
I'm just saying that I would probably think about it before I would just do it. Like,
I also say though on that thing too is I do think where Ben did fuck up though in the alternate timeline is I wouldn't go over with blackmail to the teacher. I think I would have done it anonymously to the school board. I would have already done it. I don't want to blackmail him to resign. I would have gotten him fired. Like, here you go. There's some stuff right there.
Oh, and someone else could come in.
And then he can apply for the job. Hey, I got a doctorate, okay? I'm a doctor. He probably would get the job.
Maybe not.
And the guy wouldn't know nothing about his betrayal or anything, or didn't know it was him. I probably wouldn't tell him after 5 years after I had the job. Oh yeah, by the way, that was me.
But the main point that he wanted was to get the recommendation for Alex, right? That was why.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying though.
Well, that was like a second.
I know, but I'm saying though, if he done it anonymously, if he went to the school board anonymously, Alex could still write the thing, and he probably would still write one. Not knowing that he's been blackmailed.
But he did, right? He wrote an extra exemplary. A letter, like a letter with a lot of, and anyone can write a letter of recommendation. Yeah, but there's a difference between a regular one and a fantastic one where they give you so many examples. Yeah, okay. He's praising out of his ass. Those are the letters that get you in, not some just regular one.
I guess
right?
Yeah.
So,
right. And he's alumni too. That's the main reason why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But do you understand what I'm saying? A little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously. He did the right thing, right with that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I mean, I'm a shitty person, so I might have just said, okay, bye, Alex. Good luck going to a UC, which I'm sure you would get just a good education just as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Yale's.
You're right. Can you use $100,000 debt?
I'm trying to save you, girl. Do you know how much Yale is? Yeah. I'm trying to save you, okay? I'm saving you from hundreds of thousands of debt. You're welcome.
I have a doctorate and I'm teaching. I'm a teacher, and teachers don't get real good money, by the way. Guys, don't forget that. They are
underpaid, for sure.
And it's like a crime. Like, oh my god, Again, and then again, I think let's go back to Jack. And,
we're so off base. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go with Jack and Richard. That whole thing right there is like I kind of felt like when Jack was trying to test if the dynamos could go off. I think it was more to prove to himself because remember not that long ago he was trying to kill himself too. Okay.
Yeah.
And if Richard also wants to die too, I think this is just a proof. Like they're trying to see if trusting Jacob. Maybe Jacob doesn't have a plan or something like that they're unaware of. I thought, do you think Jacob's being a bit of a dick about his plan? Like he could leave some little context clues or some helpful hints, but I don't know.
Little by little, it's like I don't know if Jacob is good or bad. I don't know. What if we're being manipulated? Whereas, Jacob, we assume that he's good, but he actually is bad. And then what if the smoke monster? What if he is actually good, but he just is presented bad?
Well, he did kill an entire temple, babe. So
I know. But maybe there's something else. I don't know.
I know a lot of people don't see this, but for me, for some reason, every time and I'm not a religious person, by the way, but it's just every time I see it, I just get the signs of the God and the devil. It's just every single time I see this, because it's like it's kind of fascinating because a lot of people do stuff for like in the name of God, and he doesn't do nothing. I just feel like Jacob is presented as a god, and the smoke monster is presented as the devil.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think, because he's not really being clear with his plan. You're supposed to believe in it, but a lot of people are getting fucked over by it. And they just don't understand it. And sometimes what Ben said too is like, you didn't even care. I did all this stuff for my daughter. I lost my daughter. I did everything for you, and you seem like you don't even care about me. So I would stab you if I had a chance. And I think that's how it's presented.
Yeah, because when he was just saying it, yeah, you're right. He was just talking about Alex, about I basically sacrificed her in a way, and he didn't care. Yeah. I mean, but do you want him to send you flowers? Mm. I mean, if he is like dead, how is he supposed to? What do you want him to do about it?
I think it was before he died. He said, "I don't care about you," or something like that. Or he said something along like, "What about you?" Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said, "What about you?"
He said, "I don't care about you." Yeah. So that's why he got stabbed.
Well, also, Ben has always been like that. What about me? How do I get what I want, what I need?
That's true.
So when you always have that personality, of course I'm gonna say, "Well, what about you? I don't like you."
That is true.
So I don't know. I'm kind of I'm on the fence, really. Yeah. On both sides.
I would say this though about Ben. He's definitely looking more positive in my mind than he did a couple episodes, or at least a season ago.
Yeah.
Like every time I saw him, I was tickled when he got his ass beat. Now,
not as much.
Not as much, and I
still a little tickle, but not as much. Yeah.
I do feel sorry for him, and I really hope that he gets I feel like they're redeeming him towards the end of the season. Because we're like 2 more episodes, and then we're done with the season.
Yeah.
So I think that they're trying to redeem him a little bit, and in my mind, it's kind of working. Like I don't hate him as much as I used to.
I'm just saying, it's these little moments on both sides.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a breakthrough for himself to maybe, not feel like everyone is against him. Mm-hmm. So that makes me proud of him in these moments. Yeah.
You know what, guys? Another great episode, back-to-back good episodes.
Yeah.
If you guys want to get the full reaction, feel free to check out our Patreon. We'll link in the description down below. Catch you guys next week.
Bye.